you understand?
Hey everybody, I'm Tony Jones, and welcome to the Tony Jones Show.
It's not enough. People are willing to take the risk. It's sort of a herd mentality, a lemming-like mentality. If you don't go with the flow, you're anti-American and therefore a suspect.
The Tony Jones Show, featuring punk, rockabilly, psychobilly, and Providence, Rhode Island's finest, starts right now.
He's a dangerous militia member, I hear. Oh, and there she blows.
Jones, the time for mediocrity in broadcasting is over. My name is Tony Jones, and you are tuned in to The Tony Jones Show, your destination for talk and rock. With me, as always, is my occasional co-host, Mr. George Garner. George, good evening.
Good evening.
Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, TonyJones.org. On the almighty Twitter, @TonyJonesNRI. If you're catching us live, that's how you can get a hold of me throughout the show. Yes, I've assembled, once again, the three men in all of New England that do not care about American football. We are here with you. We are live and local. I have some of the best local music around. Starting off with Jets Can't Land. I Can't Do That, Dave. They have a new video out for their tune, A 70s Photograph, and you can find that at Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show because we are in real time. Now, I've struggled, George, all week because even though I only do this show once a week, if you do any kind of broadcasting or any kind of podcast or anything along those lines, it's kind of on your mind all the time. It's one of those things, you know, something cool happens and you think, oh, maybe I'll talk about this on the radio. I've been struggling all week about talking about why we weren't on the air last week.
Okay.
And I still haven't, up to this, like I said, in real time, up to this very minute, I think I am going to tell everybody why we weren't on the air last week.
Before you do that, just keep in mind that this is an election year. It is a political season. Lies are not only encouraged but mandatory. And before you commit yourself, just keep one thing more in mind, that as that great writer Mark Twain once said, truth is a valuable commodity. Use it sparingly.
And some things are better left to the imagination.
Yes, this is where I'm going with this, yes.
Well, we weren't on the air last week because I was getting my colonoscopy.
All right, as long as we stick to the medical terms, then we should be good.
Yeah, because we had something completely different. We were calling it around here. What conspiracy theorists say that aliens do to them is what we were referring to that medical procedure around here throughout the week. But yeah, I had my colonoscopy last week. Everything went well. Yes, everything came out well. But only in my life is this an issue. Was the day before my colonoscopy, I was supposed to have an MRI, and I did not have an MRI because they couldn't fit me in the machine. So, good times. Now, I don't want to get too far into, I don't want to turn into Don Imus over here. I don't want to get too far into the medical.
Actually, this is probably the biggest ratings getter you're going to get all season if you continue talking about this subject.
And the people there were great, I got to say. But it wasn't so much getting in the MRI. It was that the equipment wouldn't fit around my head. Now, I'm having neck and back issues going down my back, going down my leg. So I'm here getting an MRI for neck and back issues, yet they're twisting around my head trying to jam this equipment onto my face.
Right,
it's like, hello?
Which just goes to show that they all weren't great there, were they?
Yeah, so they finally said, well, we can do some certain procedures, we can't do the rest, et cetera, and I said, let me out of here. So this week I'll go to the open MRI, and if I don't fit into the open MRI, we got issues.
Oh, by the way, you'll be glad to know that you were so inspiring with that colonoscopy that I will be going for mine next month.
Well, we had suggested Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 practice that as a band, kind of as a bonding experience, we all go get our colonoscopies at the same time.
Well, only if the doctors and nurses put on masks so that they look like those little gray aliens with the big black eyes.
Imagine the Monkees episode if the band, the Monkees, went and got their colonoscopies all at the same time. Well, George, in honor of you being here and being my more than frequent occasional co-host, we're going to spin some local heavy metal here on the Tony Jones Show. We're going to hear from Whiskey Fire, who I always want to call Whiskey Fry, but I won't do that this week. We're going to hear from Whiskey Fire. Here's War and Glory. You heard it here on the Tony Jones Show.